It's only just in version 5.2 that this has made it into the manual wheelchair skill set. It's always been there for the power chairs or tilt and recline and so forth. But for manual chairs, because many people who are in the chairs are unable to do it on their own, we haven't included that. But now that we're giving more credit for caregiver capabilities, then we've added it to the manual skill set as well. So it depends on what those positioning options are. This particular chair that Cher is sitting in at the moment is one that has seat elevation, and it's just going to demonstrate how one would. And in terms of the spotting, whichever way you think they might be about to fall would be the place to be. For testing purposes, you just ask, are you able to change position in your chair? Or does your chair allow you to change positions? And if so, could you demonstrate that?
So this one has two levers. The one under my right-hand side here comes up into a bit of elevation. And so this can be used for people to reach. I don't have to have leg function for this, but that is one of the features. And then as you see, I come down the back angle here. If I use a lever on the other side, I can change my position for stability and comfort as far as the back angle. So my seat to back angle can change, which is called recline.
Good.
And those are the two positions that this chair does.
Yeah, thank you. This chair is another example of one that has positioning options. We won't have anybody in the chair because there's no backrest on it, and it's the type of situation where the person might not be changing the position themselves, but rather having a caregiver do it. So if you're assessing a caregiver, you would expect them to activate the levers, which are back here. That differs from chair to chair how it's activated, but that sort of releases the mechanism and allows the chair to, in this case, tilt back to whatever angle that you want. And then when you release the levers, it'll stay in that position. And then to return to the upright position, you just depress the levers again and come back to the upright position. So with each of these options, it could be recline or tilt, you expected to get into the new position and get back to the original position. For the scoring of the wheelchair skills test, and for training purposes, we do give credit for a wheelchair user who's able to describe to a stranger or a passerby how to do it. So they might want to tilt themselves back and their usual caregiver's not around. They say, would you mind tipping me back? And if they can describe their way through it, then they would get a partial pass on the wheelchair skills test, a 1 rather than a 0, not being able to do it. Another feature that is on some chairs is elevating leg rests, and Cher's about to demonstrate that.
So they range in how much they go up and down, and there's usually a lever to lower them, and then just the support itself goes up. Often you need to take the weight off of them to get them back into the down position.
Are there any questions about operates body positioning options?
So the question is, can you describe the difference between tilt and recline?
I'd love to.
Yep.
So tilt is a change of orientation, not a change of angle. So my back to seat angle stay the same, and it changes its orientation in space. When we speak of recline, it's a change of angle. And so the seat to back angle, when I pull the lever, changes. So it's more open to less open. So we're less than 90 degrees here, and we're well over 100 degrees there. So that's recline. This is tilt.